Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Guitar of the Day. I'm your host, Michael Lemo. What? You're laughing at me. So today is Wednesday. Could be weird. It could be ES, and it's neither.
It's cool though.
It's very cool. Yeah. I this guitar came in, and I thought it was so cool, and I don't know. I just wanted to turn it up. My Uncle Bob came in last week, as you saw, and he said, Mike, you got to play the guitar like you used to play it in our basement back home. And I used to have the Marshall set up and the, a half stack, basically. So, to Bob's request, I brought it in today. It's big and it's loud, but we're gonna put a Gibson through the Marshall. It's a 71 plexi lead, 71 plexi small box. Actually, our amp guy, John Tucci, and good friend, had the same amp, but he opened his out of the box, and I have to get mine years later. But anyway, it used to come with this really cool cabinet. It was like 810s or something. It was wild. But I chose to get this other cabinet, which was built in Huntington Valley, which was where I grew up, exactly. So pretty cool. It's called an Alessandro. I've seen Mayer use them and some other people. Newer brand, but sounds really good. So, but it starts with the guitar. So let's see where what we're plugging into. Let's check it out. Come on back. So this is a 1973 Gibson Les Paul Custom. Now, as you saw on the lid,
I was about to ask that.
Jimmy Stewart, who was a session player, played on a lot of tracks, but this was his Les Paul, and that's why there's some mods done to this guitar. So this guitar is definitely had some things done to it, but as the Les Paul Customs go, pretty heavy guitar, but the tone is there. So you got these, as you can tell, these phase switches that he put on there, which kind of are like coil taps, which make it single coils, and you can try every which way of splitting these up and pairing them, which is pretty cool. So you have this one for your back, and then, or I should say bridge, and then this is for your neck. And then these knobs work all the same, so you got volume, and tone. But these are DiMarzio pickups that were put in, which actually sound great. These things, you'll hear. We're going to turn it up today, and they rip. But also a refret job, but the refret was actually really nice. This guitar's really easy to play. New tuners, some Yamaha tuners made in Japan, but everything works really great on this guitar. This is a player guitar. So if you're looking for like the pristine, all original, this isn't your guitar. But you know what? If you're looking for a Les Paul that rocks like really crazy and heavier stuff, this is your guy.
It really does rock.
It does rock. This thing is heavy, in both weight and sound. But Les Paul Custom, what can I say? In black, I've had one. I wish one of the guitars I wish I never got rid of. Mine was not a 73. Mine was like a 2006 or something. But still, I was just so small and I couldn't hold it. But now I am ginormous. I don't know how that happened, but I maybe need one. So
it matches you too. It kind of looks really cool.
what do we think? It was an accident. I really decided when I came in what I was going to do. But it's going to sound cool. We're going through a different amp today. And, Marshall is another spectrum of the amp world. People talk about Fender and Gibson. Well, there's Fender and Marshall and a lot of other great brands. But Marshall is definitely another end of that spectrum that I want to cover. So, and these guitars pair great with it. So we're going to take it out front and see what it sounds like. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Hurry up. Are you going to Hawaii, by the way?
Yeah.
That. Never mind. Okay.
All right, we're out front with the 1973 Gibson Les Paul Custom in black finish. Today we have a surprise guest. It's a Marshall 1971 Plexi. Really cool. And it's going through an Alessandro cab. And then we have a few pedals, but we're only using the EVH today and the reverb. So here we go. we're gonna do middle position, so both pickups being used. There you go. Cool. Last but not least, we're going to go into the bridge wide open with some Van Halen. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. There you have it. Guitar of the day, 1973 Gibson Les Paul Custom in black. We're all deaf here. We're going to check if the guitars are still hanging. Hopefully they are, so we can sell you some. You can check out these guitars at normansrareguitars.com and also on Instagram and Facebook. I'm your host, Michael Lemo, and we will see you tomorrow for a thumping Thursday.
Bye.